Live from Sacramento, California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Athletics.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next. And on the mound today, Jose Suarez. What do we need to know here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Okay, all set to go. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
James Wood.
And that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 7:06.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Takes it in for the out. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be an error or a walk.
Suarez. He's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. Fastball for a strike.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Lined into right. And there's two away.
Batting third, first baseman, Andres Chaparro.
Two outs, base is empty. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, C.J. Abrams.
Ball.
The 1-0. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And that'll do it. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Cade Cavalli. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there. Digging in, Colby Thomas.
The ball game tonight, designated hitter, number 32, Colby Thomas.
On the ground. One pitch and one out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. And two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Tyler Soderstrom in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Ball.
And another ball. The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Soderstrom off of first with two away. The other way, that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. On the board first, it's 1-0. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Solo runner at third, two outs. Here's the third baseman. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it for the K. They limit the damage here. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. We move to the second here in Sacramento. It's the A's 1 and the Nationals nothing. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Close, but call the ball. And that's ball one. Suarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets to jog around the bases. Good for him. Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. In the air out towards right center. Bolte on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Next to hit for the Nats, Dalen Lyle. The A's bullpen has some movement. Number 84, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 50, warming up as well. Tied up here in the early going. Wilson slings to first in time.
Batting 8th, center fielder Jacob Young.
Foul ball.
And now 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Out to short. Wilson gets it to first, and that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the second.
Leading
Stepping
off
in,
for the
Lawrence
A's,
Butler.
Right fielder Lawrence Butler.
Ay.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Off the
Ball.
mark there. Ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Ay.
The 0-1. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Henry Bolte up next for the A's. In the air, right field, Cruz coming on, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the A's. Score remains tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Nasim Nunez. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's just foul. The 0-1.
Ball.
And there's a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman James Wood.
And a big swing and a miss. Oh, 1 down. Nunez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Step off throw to first.
Stay.
And he's back safely. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Squirts away from Langoliers. And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Curtis Mead now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. And that misses. And 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering in there for a strike. Full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Jose Suarez will depart, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, number 84. He's making his second appearance of the season. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. stays alive. Here's the 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, digging in, Tommy White.
First baseman, number 47.
In the dirt, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
1-2 here. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Strike 2. That one almost got him.
No.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Payoff pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Wilson batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That's too low. Ball 1.
Ball 2, down.
Just
that's the ball.
missed. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And he walked him.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone. There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ball for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Popped up left side, Nunez. And the inning is over. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 now. Got it. And that's the first out. Abrams not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Ball 1, no strikes. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Ford in the box now, no balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Bottom 4, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And that one pulled foul. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Ball 2.
Backed off the plate that time. And that one popped to short. Nunez. And there's one down.
Up next,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Joshua Corona, Broward.
Fought off foul. Swing and a foul out of play. Bounce to the right side, and that goes foul. The 0-2. Line drive, speared at first. Chaparro steps on the bag. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
And now, Lawrence Butler struck out swinging his first time.
Too low.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Whips it to first. That's the third out, inning over. A's go quickly and quietly there. Still tied, 1-1. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Lyle, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. That one finds the zone. No balls, two strikes.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Got him swinging.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Drops one down in front of the plate. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Up next for the Nationals.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Go ahead run on base. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Ball one.
One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. Squirts away from Langoliers. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Strike two. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third. He will score, and the Nats take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Me in the box again, takes a strike. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Wood, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball right side, and foul ball.
Ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Donovan Walton.
Ball.
Now 1-1. That one missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss there.
Ball.
That's to third. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, first baseman, number 47.
Tommy White up next for the A's. Caught looking his first time up. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jorbeat B-Boss preparing to come on if needed. Cosgrove getting loose as well. 2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
It really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Cade Cavalli done for the night, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Jorbeat
Nationals,
B-Boss
number
gets handed the
84,
rock out of the pen.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Man on second, 2 down. Sliced hard but foul. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they've tied it again.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 down at the plate. Jacob Wilson. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Going to count 1 and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 now. Liner, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
In the air to left center. And that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 2-2 game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Now on the bump, Carlos Cortez.
26, Carlos Cortez.
And here's the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. Ball 1, no strikes. Action in the pen down there. Justin Sterner appears to be getting loose. Lopez also getting ready. Swinging a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 1-2. And there's a ball. Three-two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hard hit left side. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, C.J. Abrams.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to
Got him,
first.
that's an out.
2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. In the dirt. 1-2 to count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Way high. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Liner snagged at first. Home half of the sixth inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2 apiece. Bottom of the sixth. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers.
You know, these Athletics, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far. That's something they should feel very good about. Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Foul ball there. Two now. And a good eye there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the A's, third baseman, Joshua Kuroda. Brower.
In the air left field. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jorbeat B-Boss won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Tom Cosgrove. He's been so good against lefties. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
Hook one.
And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 6 innings behind us. All square at 2-2. We go to the top of the 7th, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Harry Ford.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Check swing. He held up, and that's ball 1. Fouled off down the right side. And now it's 1-2. This to third. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder Dalen Lyle.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Carlos Cortez won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So a
the
new
A's,
pitcher on the mound for the
number
A's,
60,
Justin Sterner.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Jacob Young
Up
digging in
next
for the
Washington,
Nationals.
center fielder
1 for
Jacob
2.
Young.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball outside. No.
Bunting for a hit. And
No,
that's
foul.
just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the 3rd out. Nationals go quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Bottom of the 7th, stepping in, Donovan Walton.
Second baseman, Donovan Walton.
Going along. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
No, that's a ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Yeah, that's fouled off. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Pitch misses. 3-2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
47.
Now, Tommy White. And a foul ball. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
No.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
1-2 now. Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. It's the Nationals 2 and the A's 2. Pinch hitter coming on, Luis Garcia. He represents the go-ahead run. Fastball for a strike. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Oh, that got him.
First base.
And a go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
Second baseman, James Wood.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Steps on the bag for one. And two.
You're out.
A play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Curtis Mead digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 in this one.
No.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
One now. Ripped on a line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Up next for the Nationals.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation. Can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
Ball 1.
Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Right through there for a strike. Late swing, fouled off. Outside low, and the count is 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him swinging for the K.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching for the
Back now,
Nationals,
new pitcher on the
number
mound as we
64,
roll into the bottom of the 8th. Orlando Ribalta.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Colby Thomas getting ready to hit.
Designated hitter, Colby Thomas.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. One up, one down.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
That's in there at the knees for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ground ball left side down the line, and it's foul. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence getting loose out there. Poulin also throwing. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one way outside, and it's a full count. Tyler Soderstrom in the on-deck circle for the A's. And a payoff pitch. Base hit right field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Tyler Soderstrom. Goes to second for one. On to first, double play.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
A's,
and on the mound, the
number
closer,
33.
Jaime Almanza. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands, and it's a bigger stadium. But the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher. Whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side. Walton tosses to first, and they got him.
Up next for Washington, catcher Harry Ford.
In the air, right field. Way back there. Leaps at the wall, and he's got it.
Now, Billy, that ball had some carry on it. Great job of making a decision quickly to get up in the air. Reels it in. Excellent job to end the inning.
Bottom nine, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And that one fouled off. laser. Base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That's outside. Ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the 1-0. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
One out man at first. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Ball one there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-0. Just missed. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One down. Winning run on at first. Way inside, gets away. Huge wild pitch there. Winning run is in scoring position. The winning run on second base. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Butler wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And a slider misses down and away. Popped up. Infield fly called
That's
there.
an infield fly. The batter is out.
Up next for the A's. Center
Manager out of the
fielder,
dugout now,
Henry
and he'll make a move to
Bolte.
dip into the Nationals pen. Orlando Ribalta gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
The new
Nationals,
pitcher in the game,
number
P.J.
50,
Poulin.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Henry Bolte will hit next. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Poulin trying to send this to extra innings.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
high fly ball out towards left field. Reaching back towards the wall. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
On to extra innings. Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That clips the zone. That's strike one. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Center fielder Jacob Young.
Trying to bunt his way on. The flip. It's safe at first. A bunt single.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jose Tena, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Fastball is outside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 1-0. To the right side. Base hit. One run is in. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jaime Almanza out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Elvis Alvarado.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swinging a foul straight back. Slider clips the zone. Alvarado, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now, here is Curtis Mead. The Nats trying to break this one open here in extra innings. Just missed. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Number 50 up and loosening in the pen. Leiter warming up as well. Here's a 2-0. And there's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, that's 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Nationals 4 and the A's 2.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Nationals,
and on the mound is the closer, Clayton Beater.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Tommy White digs in now, 1 for 3.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
White thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Breaking ball misses up and in.
This situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
And another ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
The tying run at the plate. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The A's down to their final out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And the slider just misses.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Fouls away the first offering. Pitch gets away. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. This could end it. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Cruz under it. That's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.